Um, Welcome to the first official stream. Yeah, I've done 2 test streams so far um, with World of Warships. Let's see how this works. As you can see, I'm using the OBS software, and it's a bit buggy. Yeah, I had incidents where it crashed on me. Yeah, so I'm keeping a close eye to the iPad down there, where I can monitor my own stream, and yeah, looking forward how this first iteration works. So first of all, we need to change from I call it the welcome screen. Yeah, we can see the webcam in full detail to the gaming part. So let's see if that works without hiccup. Yeah, I got hotkeys for that. Let's see. I hope we're back. Yeah, I'm going to be seeing it in about a minute, because that's about the delay that I'm having, apparently. When everything worked, my little face should now be in the top left corner. Yeah, that's where I put it. Yeah, and you should already be seeing beautiful World of Warships. Yeah, still looking to the iPad if everything worked. Yeah, looks good. Oh, mwah. Wunderbar, wunderbar. Okay, so special occasion. Yeah, yeah, we are not streaming for nothing. New patch today, World of Warships, something 13 at the end. What has happened? As you can see, there are a lot of nations already in World of Warships, and we old beta players, we know that the game started out with USA and Japan. Yeah, those were the nations that were first introduced when the game launched back over a year now. Yeah. And then slowly we got, of course, beautiful Germany. The USSR is in there. There's even one French ship in there, just a premium, but it is in there. Even a Russian and Pan-Asia ships made it into the game. And then apparently World of Wargaming needed a new nation, and really they really scratched that's the bottom of the barrel to find any nation that is relevant or was relevant in World War II, and they came up with this. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. This thing called the Royal Navy. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. We're all scratching our heads and asking why the Royal Navy was introduced more or less last. Very important, yeah. I mean, there's not much British that is good in the world. I mean, your food, I don't know, yeah. I mean, let's face it, eating most of the stuff you eat is English and not British, but that's leading too far. Ships and the Royal Navy, that's something that you can be proud of. And finally, as you can see, the cruiser line now made it into the game, and I think I will take an hour to start playing with the new ships. I'm really looking forward how these ships behave. Yeah, because in essence, every nation has its own little thingy. Curious to see if we can, with those lower ships, see what the British thing is. Yeah. So you can see already, I got one. I got the Black Swan already in the harbor. Yeah, I got a free harbor slot and tier 1 ship. That's the same as in World of Tanks. Yeah. The tier 1 ship is always for free. Yeah. And that's where you start out with. And that's where we're gonna be beginning. So, wait, before we start, you see these chests here? That's a new thing in the patch. Yeah. Up until now, we had challenges, missions, and daily missions. Yeah, those were 3 missions that you could do every day. Yeah, I don't know, hit 5 torpedoes or destroy such and such airplanes. They changed that now to these containers. Yeah, you get them just by collecting experience. So there are no special things that you have to do. Just collect experience, and then you get containers. As you can see, I already have 5. Yeah, that's a special thing with the new patch. They give us 5 for free. So we have ourselves a little unboxing. Yeah. So 5 containers. Let's open them up. Nice. As you can see, you get premium consumables. Let's check the next one. Nice. 250. Wow. Camouflage. Very nice. So this one. Flags. And some free XP. Very nice. And the last one. Some credits. Premium consumables. And even more flags. Yeah. Very nice. So we can get 3 more if we just accumulate some more experience. To do that, we're going to start playing with the Royal Navy. Robert James, our captain. Let's do this. This is also the first time that I activated the recording in Twitch. I hope it works. Oh, yeah, this is what happens when they're introducing a new nation. Everyone is playing the same. So yeah, because of special occasion, yeah, here, yeah, vanilla milk, as it should be. As it should be. We need to shake it first. Yeah. Yes. That's how you do this. Oh, freshness seal, and then oh, have a look at this. Oh, that vanilla milk. Very good. Oh, it's snowing.
Battle starts.
Let's do this. Yeah, it is patch day. So there's our little black swan. It's a cruiser. The cruiser line usually is that thing between the big battleships and the small destroyers. Usually the cruisers have better anti-air. Yeah, they escort the big battleships.
Let's give them a hard time.
So that's their function. Speed-wise, they are again somewhere in between the destroyers, which are very fast and nimble, but they don't have much in form of HP and armor. Strange, this ship only has AP as ammunition, so there is no HP, and it only has three guns on it. But well, this is a tier 1 ship, so there's not really much to expect. So there they are. So we got about 8 kilometers of firing range, and that guy, so nice to come a little bit closer so we can greet him. I'm not turning too far. Get away! Germany is making the Royal Navy great again. I'll show you how it's done. Reload is very fast. Very fast. So now everyone is in a small area here. It's curious that Wargaming hasn't used their opportunity to introduce a new premium British ship with a new line. Well, I guess that will come. Have it. Citadel. Have it. You can see I can still fire at him. Now I can't. You see this small mountain symbol in the middle, yeah, where the aiming circle is. Whenever I get this little mountain symbol, I know that between me and the target it is obstructed, so I don't even need to shoot. And you need to make sure that you aim at the target. You see this this aiming circle around the name. If that isn't activated, you are not focusing. So this thing, yeah. See, now I'm aiming at him. The ship all the aiming once you aimed, the ship also takes care of. As you can see, I don't need to move the cursor with the moving ship. It automatically tracks it. It wouldn't happen if I deactivate. You see, it moves around. I'm moving away from it. I need to get closer. It's looking very good for our first match. As you can see on the top, already destroyed half of them. At this point it's nearly impossible for them to retaliate. Come on. 19 knots. It feels this ship is going very slow, but they're all running away from me. But soon there's no map to run further. I'll be getting you. Yeah, and essentially in this kind of map here you have the same like in World of Tanks. You can either completely destroy your opposing force, yeah, or you could cap. There are other maps where you can collect tickets. Yeah, you see these numbers in the middle, top middle. And the first team that reaches 1000 also wins. Here he is. Oh, nice. Turn a bit so we can aim all of the guns. Nice on the citadel. One-on-one battle. Glorious. That's how it should be. Very nice. 2 left, but I guess they are too far to the west. My team will have kept their flag before I reach anyone else. On the other hand, I'm nearly dead, so I don't really want another fight. I think I did my part. Let's have a look. Yeah. Stream is still running fine. Very nice. Yeah, 2 times I had the issue that I got some sort of error message that some sort of codec in the graphics card failed, whatever, and the Steam just died. I'm curious to see if that happens again today. I did tinker a bit with the settings. Vanilla black. Delicious. Come on, finish it. Finish it. Throw out a GG. That's our first match with the Royal Navy. I guess with this kind of result and the winning, it should already be enough to get to the next ship. I would guess. Yeah. Of course, I'm running a premium account that gives me some more. Yeah. Let's have a look at the team score. No. Middle field. Let's go back to port, have a look. How much we already unlocked. You can see here, yeah, we're already halfway to the first chest. So you get an estimate how long it takes to unlock all of these. So let's have a look at the tech tree. Okay, modules. We have 1000, here on the top right, we got 1000 experience. And as you can, I also got 6000 free experience, yeah, that I can use on top. Yeah, we don't even need this because, as you can see, yeah, the upgrade cost me 100, and then the next ship to unlock 350. That's what we're gonna be doing. And then we purchase it, 70,000, yeah. Still got some credits left. That's good. Then, of course, we need a commander for the ship. As you can see, you can get one who's for free. Yeah, you get one that has already one skill point, or you could buy with premium currency one with 3 points. It doesn't make sense to go for this. Yeah, you really get to this level like in 2 or 3 matches with premium accounts. So I would say let's get this. That's very reasonable. It's also not this. Yeah, those commanders are not as bad as like in World of Tanks when you got a 50% crew. Yeah, you really feel that in World of Tanks. That really is. Yeah, it's not good to have 50% crew in World of Tanks. Here it's just perks. Yeah, you can see I got +1. Then I can go in and then I can skill the commander, and you can see it is like a tech tree. So you have to unlock each tier to progress to the next one. And yes, we have a cruiser. So I would say, let's see, fire extinguishing. Does the ship have AA? No. As you can see, AA defense is like non-existent on this thing, and you really don't need it. Yeah, the first airship carriers gonna be starting at tier 4. Yeah, so everything below tier 4 you don't need anti-air. For what? There are no planes in the air, so it's unnecessary. So I'd say we skill in survivability. Makes more sense at this point. Yeah, and then let's have a look at the modules. Do we want to spend some of the free experience? If we go into this gunfire control system, we get 10% more range. Yeah, I'd say, oh, that's 300, that's like nothing. Let's put it in there. We are not as stock. 20,000, we still got that as well. Let's see how expensive is this one. That's already over our budget, so we have to grind a bit. But yeah, we already upgraded this one. And I would say let's take this ship out. Have a look how it behaves. Tier 2. Again, it's this is what's kind of similar with World of Tanks. I mean, the game really starts at tier 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's really when you get this significance. When you have different kind of ships and you got the airplanes and everything. Again, the teams, as you can see, it's patch day. Everyone is playing the same. Already start the battle. Have a look at our nice ship. So that's the Weymouth. Never heard of it. Strange name, Weymouth. Is that a city? Is that a person? I don't know. Yeah, we Germans we mostly call them cities. Yeah.
General quarters.
Emden, that's a city. Königsberg. Yeah. For good luck. Again, the ship only has AP ammunition, so no HP, no fire. It's all AP. Strange, but as you can see, we now got 8 guns. Sadly, we can't use all of them at the same time. As you can see, they are kind of all around the ship. So if you look at the bottom left, you can always see these the guns that become like green. Yeah. It's currently 3 guns. Those are the guns that can aim at the target. So I would guess the maximum I could I get the 4th one? Oh no, yes. So I can aim 5 at a target if I go full on. That was a broadside, yeah, the full length of the ship. Let's see if we can hit something. Look at the arc. How high the ammunition flies. Come on. On the middle right you can see my hits, yeah. There are 4 different symbols. I think the first one is penetration, the last one I think is bounce. Over penetration also exists, yeah, that's when the bullet or the ammunition goes right through, yeah, from one to the other side. That's not good as well. So essentially, like with the tanks, what you want is you want the projectile to go in at one side and then ricochet inside. It sounds horrible, but that's what you want. Damn, my team is good. Just trying to keep up with them. So this one, as you can see, has 10.5 kilometers range, nearly 11. It's already way more than that tier 1 ship. They're hiding. All behind cover. Yeah, well, I like World of Warships. It's, as you can see, it's way more subtle. Yeah, it's not so fast. It's relaxing. Good. Yes, that was a hit. Turn my ship a bit, because I need to have more guns facing at them. Need to be careful not to get my ship on ground, because that would be good. It doesn't damage your ship, it just makes it very slow and an easy target. Yeah, you're a sitting duck. And I'll tell you, you don't want to be a sitting duck in this game. Always moving. Oh, that's beautiful. The nice thing about these low-level games is there are no torpedoes in the water. It's so relaxing. That torpedo sound, that's gonna be haunting you. We don't want to hit that. I'm always with one eye to the mini map, so I know where I'm steering. Come on. And fire! Damn it! Damn it! Yeah, so now we have two options. One is we just wait and watch until the match is over, which would be like wasting time. But yeah, you can just continue watching and see how this game ends. But yeah, like I said, this is like wasted time because we can also just go back to the shipping docks and go to another ship. I would say because this is we are having ourselves a little British day today, we'll be taking out some premium ships. So I got two. I got the Warspite, which I took out one of my test streams already. So I'd say we'll take out the Cable Town first. I think I've never played it. As you can see, I haven't even gotten a commander for it. So let's assign one. So this is a destroyer. Yeah, I'm really not good with destroyers, but yeah, this is a destroyer. So let's give it some survivability, because any repairs need to be done very fast, because this thing does not like to get shot. As a premium ship already, it has all the modules and everything. Yeah, I don't need to research anything. And as you can see, it already has a premium camouflage that gives me even extra XP and stuff, which is very nice. Okay, let's take it out. Which tier was it? Tier 3, okay. Yeah, destroyer. Very hard to play, because they really have no armor and very few hit points, but they are very fast. They got smoke screens, so they can hide in smoke, and they got torpedoes. There we go. Cable Town. What kind of torpedoes do we have? Let's have a look. So 7.5 kilometers. That's not too shabby. That is not too shabby. I've seen much worse. And we got the torpedoes tube on each side. That means we don't need to wait until they turn around. The good thing is, when you got torpedo tubes to each side, you can essentially turn the ship to one side, shoot them, and then turn around and shoot a second time. Yeah, if you're fast enough. Also, what you should do, and I'm really bad at that, you should like hug behind an island, yeah, and then wait till someone comes around and then greet him with some torpedoes. So as you can see on the top, with T I can activate the smoke screen, and with Y I can activate a boost, yeah, a temporary boost, which makes me even faster. Another function for the destroyers mostly is capping. So if you have a map where you need to cap flags or areas, the destroyers are mostly those, as you can see, who are first there, yeah, and they can cap pretty good. They also got a very low visibility. Hey, what are you doing? So, everyone from the enemy team is going that way. I will try to get to that island in the middle. Another good thing here in World of Warships is you don't need this thing from World of Tanks, which is called 7 cents, to know if you have been discovered or not. Every ship has this. It's not a perk. You will get this detected alert somewhere in the middle of the screen. Because I don't see that yet. No one yet. Now they're detected. There it is. So now they can see me. Someone has seen me. So I need to be fast. Let's deploy the smoke screen. So torpedoes. Yeah, you can put a narrow spread or wide spread. Let's have a narrow one. Let's activate the speed as well. So we already deployed our first batch of torpedoes. Now as you can see I'm turning around. I'm trying to deploy a second batch. If I survive this. See, one of the first batch already hit. Now that happens what I was fearing. I'm running on ground, which is the worst thing that could happen. I'm a bad player. Okay. Yeah, that's destroyers for you. I'm still learning. It is what it is. It's like playing light tanks in World of Tanks. But there are matches where you're really lucky and good, and then with torpedoes you can do so much damage. But yeah, there we go. At least we did some damage. And we did a little bit of scouting. Okay, let's leave the battle. Let's see if our tier 2 ship is already back. Nope, it's still in battle. So, let's take out the Warspite. Doesn't it have premium? Some sort of camo? There it is. It's not on there. It's for free. Auto resupply, yes. This is a bug, yeah. With the older premium ships that I have, somehow between the patches the camo is deactivated. I just need to reactivate them. They are for free, yeah. But somehow they are not auto resupplied. So yeah, let's take out the Warspite battleship. Yeah, it's currently the only battleship from the Royal Navy. Let's take it out. So good. Bayern. Nürnberg. So, this is the first game where you will see airship carriers and planes in the air. Yeah. For me as a battleship, this means I should stick to my cruisers, because normally those battleships don't have good anti-air defense and they are very slow. So when those torpedo bombers throw their little torpedoes into the water, I'm mostly not in a good mood. So yeah, this is the Warspite Tier 6 ship. It's very compact. I like it. You can see it has 4 main guns, and yeah, you can also see something which it's horrible. Saw in my last match. See these turrets? How slow they turn. That is not good. These are the slowest turning turrets that I've ever seen. Yeah. In fact, they are so slow that when I turn the ship moves faster than the turrets, and I can't stay on target with those things. Really. Gun traverse, horrible. Horrible. So this ship really is something for the British lovers. It's nothing that I would highly recommend. It's kind of hard to play.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
Okay, let's not go too much into the center. Let's turn around to the left. So you can see there are 2 kinds of planes. When you have a look at the bottom right, yeah, there are these torpedo bombers, and there are dive bombers. I would guess you would call them. They just drop bombs, normal bombs, on your ship, and they can set you on fire. And they have 2 kind of symbols. And then you can see those crosshairs, yeah, flying around. Those are fighter planes. And the last kind of airplane that you can see are those like two or three circles. Those are just spotting planes. Yeah. Playing an airship carrier is more or less like playing in an RTS game. You see the whole game from the top, and then you have to maneuver your planes around the battlefield. I might show that off in a latest stream, because currently, as you have seen, there are only cruisers, Royal Navy, and no airship carriers. I don't know if did the Royal Navy, did you British have airplane carriers in the World War II? I don't know. Was that a thing? I don't know. I can only tell you that even Germany doesn't have those. Yeah. I think the ones currently in game are either American or Japanese, but yeah, the Pacific, yeah, that was of course a thing. Yeah, the specials with a battleship, as you can see below, I got 2 kind of specials that I can activate. With T, I can do a little repair. So on the bottom left, you see my health. There is this gray area. When I press T, as you can see, it starts kind of rebuilding a bit of the ship. So I got a little repair crew. And the Y is one of those spotting planes that gets deployed. The fun thing about the spotting plane is, as you can see, and let's show you this. Right now I have a range of 16 kilometers. Yeah, that's the maximum. I can't go any further. When I deploy my spotting plane, first of all, as you can see, the whole view tilts, and then I can go up to nearly 20 kilometers. So it gives me more range and a kind of different viewpoint. But as you can see, with the little mountain symbol. Yeah, now it's gone. Uh, it's still, you can still shoot through islands. You still need to be aware that nothing is obstructing the path that you want to fire. But in this case, there is nothing. So let's see if we can put some holes into that French guy. There's a lot of premium ships on the enemy team. Come on, reload. And down below you can see I got now 30 seconds left with that spotting plane. That was a good hit. That as well. Try hitting him. Ooh, nearly drowned my keyboard in vanilla milk. Let's put that glass away. We don't want to do that. See, the spotting plane has now returned to my ship. There it is, coming in. And the view tilted back down. And with that, my range, firing range, has gone back to what it was. Let's start turning around. I don't want to get too close. And now you can see what I meant. Yeah, my guns are turning away from the target, so I'm turning too fast. I cannot turn this fast with the ship. That's not good. I have to turn. Now I have to turn all the way. Man, a gun traverse, that is not good. You can't turn your ship and stay on target. Okay, now let's wait for the guns to turn around again. Anytime soon, yeah. There we go. Now we can fire again. You can see his anti-air firing at planes in the air. And just now the two guns on the other side of the ship finally made it around. Horrible. So now we can finally fire with all of the guns. When I'm hitting. Oh my god, the spread. That was a nice one. You can see this little defend flag on the right. This means he is currently trying to cap that area, the A spot. And with me hitting him, I'm interrupting that. Which he might not like. Slowing down a bit, so I don't want to get too fast behind that island. Come on, keep hitting him. Now he has enough and trying to fire at me. Let's repair again. Now he has stopped moving forward and is slowly retreating. So we need to fire behind him. Come on. Now he's driving the other way around. I need to turn my ship, because not all guns are facing his direction. Yes. They are not penetrating. See, I don't make any damage. Again, they're just bouncing. So maybe that's the good thing about this ship, because he has a warspite as well. Maybe the armor is that good. Yeah, now he's behind cover. If he's intelligent, he stays there and continue capping. I could try turn around a bit and maybe okay, seems that battleship behind me, the Bayern, is still able to shoot at him. So let's try to get him in some sort of crossfire. But for that I need to get around the other side. So in the top you can already see we got now 824, 27, yeah, we are getting close to that 1000. And as I told you, once we are hitting 1000 tickets, or points, whatever, however they are called, we have won the match. Yes. Drive forward. Oh, there's a small reconnaissance plane. As you can see, my anti-air's trying to get him. Come on, take him. Take him out. Now he's out of range. There he is. Turn around. Hello, long time no see. Now he's getting so close that my short-range weapons start firing at him. Yeah, you can see that by those purple target hits to the right. Problem is his do the same. Now I'm on fire, but I can deploy my fire extinguishing crew, and I'm on ground. But he's dead. Sadly, it wasn't my kill, because that German guy stole it from me. That German bastard. He's so sexy, look at him. But yeah, looking very good. We only need about 34 tickets left to win the game. That should be happening any moment. And then we have won. We made about 45k damage. That's not too shabby. And as this is a premium ship, we'll be making a lot of cash. We need cash to buy more Royal Navy ships. And of course new modules and stuff. Because it gets very expensive once you get up the tiers. There we have it. Nice. Yeah. 170,000 credits, just one match. Well, it's not too shabby. That's for a tier 6 ship. And as you can see, yeah, like I told you before, yeah, we started out with just one point, yeah, and now I already got 3 more. That just was one battle. So spending those 25 doublons premium currency to get to 3 points for the commander, you don't need it. Yeah, it's so fast. So now I can, with those 3, I can give this ship, let's say, survivability. Yes, that makes sense. And then the second one, guns to, let's see what caliber this has. Second armament, the main battery. Ooh, it's, but the secondary, yeah, for the secondary, let's give him this here, so it gives it more range. Very nice. There we go. There is our tier 2 ship now finally back, and as we have done a lot of games now, we have unlocked our first chest. Yeah. Let's see what we get. Oh, we need to select. So we got more credits, signals and camouflage, more consumables, or try your luck. You have a better chance of collecting a super container, but if you're unlucky, you get fewer rewards. But I already got enough credits through the premium ships. Signals and camouflages, I tell you, I have enough thing. I don't need it currently. Consumables, I don't really use those premium consumables, so let's try our luck. I've heard you could get premium ships. I don't know if there's something special in there, but let's try our luck. Okay, let's have a look. No, some flags. Okay. Here, let me show you. Yeah, exterior. There are 2 kinds of flags. Yeah, they are like permanent ones. These the real flags. Yeah, and as you can see, I don't have those. What I have is this here. Yeah, for the 1-year anniversary, and I got the beta flag for taking part in the beta test, and the one with the closed beta test. That is the one that I usually have out there. The other ones here, I would guess, if you need to be in these ladder matches to get these. I've seen further maps, further flags that you can get by buying these very expensive premium packages for premium ships, but those are usually going like for 180 to 100 euros, which is too much. Yeah, I just want the ship. I don't want the. I like to have this closed beta flag. This really shows that I've been invested in the game. I'm kind of proud of it that I've been part of this game since the closed beta, and that Wargaming allowed me to take part in it so early. And I'd like to have that out. The other ones are the so-called signals. Yeah, you can flag I think 6 or 5 signals at one point or one match, and each signal, as you can see, gives you some sort of benefit. The thing is, once the match is over, that one signal that you flagged is gone. Yeah, they are consumables. You get them by, as you can see, Kraken Unleashed, or here Liquidator. You get them by doing certain things in the game. yeah, certain achievements. But you only need to get them, I think, once per day. Yeah, you can't farm them, so only once per day. Or when you buy ship packages or at special events and stuff, you can earn them. And as you can see, I just accumulating them. I just forget putting them on the ship, and these low level ships really don't need them. Normally, I use those signals when I'm grinding for some sort of mission or challenge. Yeah. So there, as you can see, there are some sort of challenges and missions that gives you some sort of reward. Yeah. So there are, for example, here's these boot camps. Yeah, we can really dive into the game and then focus on something. So we got the boot camp for battleships, which means you have to destroy 25 cruisers while being in a battleship at tier 4 and higher. And once you destroy them, you get, see, this premium consumable. Uh, and yeah, there's a lot of stuff that you can get. The missions that I usually take part in are those that give you premium ships. Yeah, because I need to have them all, as I do. And the ones that I've been taking part of so far are getting these anime manga ships. So these ones here, yeah, really colorful ships. You can't buy those in the store. Yeah, you can't unlock them. There's no tech tree for those. They can only be obtained through special missions. Yeah. Uh, some say they have nothing to exist in this game, and really you can't really see those ships if you're not in this special harbor area that I'm in. Yeah, you see there are different harbors, and I'm in this anime harbor, which unlocks those ships. So if you don't want to have anything to do with these really colorful ships, you don't need to see them. So yeah, but like all premium ships, they give you more money. They are very nice to grind in, and yeah, it's a collectible thing. But yeah, let's have one more match in the Weymouth. Let's have just one short look if we can. No, as you can see, we only got 400 experience, and we need 700 to unlock the, yeah, how I don't know it's called, the hull upgrade. Yeah, gives me more maneuverability and hit points. So I would guess we have to take it out again. Still having a look at the iPad to the side. Everything still looks fine. And from the looks of it, it's okay. I need to check if the recording really worked. Yeah, how the sound balance is and everything. I'm still figuring stuff out as I go. I always wanted to do this, but before at Schloss Ollie 1.0, before I moved in with Mrs. Ollie, I didn't have the internet connection for this. But now, here at Schloss Mrs. and Mr. and Mrs. Ollie, in my new man cave, here we have 100 megabits download and 20 up, and 20 is way enough. I think this full HD streaming currently takes up about 3.5 megabit, and in the living room, Mrs. Ollie is playing her games, and I can hear her being on TeamSpeak, talking with some of our German friends, and she's not even noticing that I'm uploading or doing something. That's how good this internet connection is. It's really. Thank you, Deutsche Telekom. It works like a charm, and I'm really grateful. All works as it should. That's one of the benefits from the whole move that we had, and I'm really grateful. After, I think it's now getting close to 14 years that we are together, me and Mrs. Holly, and we're finally together. and yeah, we're now already together here at this new place for about half a year, and we still don't haven't gone to each other's throat. Yeah, we're just enjoying each other's company, and I'm enjoying it as well. Yeah, we have our two cats that I'm now able to see each and every day. Now, in the times and years before, I just had this weekend relationship. The only times when I could stay longer with her was on vacations. And I really liked how the whole man cave turned out to be. Yeah. If you want to see how this looks like, check my YouTube channel. Yeah, I think the YouTube channel is called Oli Oligon as well. There is, I think, the latest unboxing. I think it was Overwatch, or Dark Souls 3. One of those. I made a little tour through the whole man cave. If you want to see how this all looks like. There's a destroyer. Hello. Let's see if we can hit him. Oh no. Okay, as you can see, torpedoes. That was stupid. I need to be more aware of my surroundings. That's not good. Yeah, and now the ship is in battle again, which will take a bit. Do we want to take something else out? We already did the two premiums. I'd say we take out something German. Yeah. Let's take out something German. Look at this. Tier 8. Bismarck. Let's take it out. Wait. We have 3 points to distribute. We already got the 3, so we need 1 more point for the next one. So, yeah, let's wait. It's much. Could unlock it after this match. So let's take out the tier 8 ship, show you some high tier battles. In the German Bismarck. Tier 10 game. Ooh. Tier 10 game. Also the same like in World of Tanks. Yeah, you can get up to 2 tiers up and down. Yeah, so with the tier 8 ship I can get into matches with tier 9 or tier 10 ships, or with 7 and 6. I don't even know if there is some sort of limiting for premium ships. Yeah, because in World of Tanks there are some tanks with mostly with bad guns and bad penetration of the guns that are limited just to 1 tier up. Yeah, I don't know if that exists here in World of Warships.
General quarters.
See the turrets here, that they turn pretty slow, but not as slow as on the Warspite, man. That is aggravating slow. And also, as you can see, yeah, with all the flags on this baby, here I got those signals on here, a lot of them. That's just because I am grinding the ship, because I want to get to tier 10 with the Germans, because I'm German. Yeah, ich bin Deutsch, and this is a thing of proud and being glorious. Yeah. And victorious, and that's why there are signals on the ship, and it's looking mighty fine. Also, you can see it has camouflage. Yeah, this is a premium camouflage, not one of those one-time thingies that I bought. It was not cheap, it's like 3,000 doublons, but it's one. Once you bought it once, it will stay on forever, and it gives you like a 30% boost on experience gain, and of course visibility and everything is lowered by it. They don't have the option to buy this kind of camouflage that stays on forever on all ships. I think it starts at tier 7 and then to tier 10. Because it really doesn't make sense on those low tier ships. And I wouldn't recommend buying it if you don't really are invested into that tech tree. But for the Germans, like I said, yeah. That's my thing. So as we can see on the radar, the bottom right, most of their team is going to the west, and most of us is going to the east. So it's the usual lemming train. Let's see if we can get that destroyer, which is not something that you usually do in a battleship, hunting destroyers, because they are way too fast and your guns reload so slowly. But if you're as good as me, you can hit them, and it really hurts. But in this case, as you've seen, it's over penetrating. Yeah. Just going right through one side of the ship and going out on the other. The real it's not that damage that I could make. But that destroyer is dead, so he's not polluting the water with torpedoes anymore. Nice. Again, on the bottom you can see that these tier 8 ships now has 3 skills that I can activate. On T I still got the repair. On Y now I got not a spotter plane but a fighter plane, just one, that I can deploy that protects me from torpedo bombers. So let's see, there he is, yeah, taking care of me. And then on U I got this sonar thingy. Yeah, those headphones. That's for detecting ships that are in the smoke screen. It's just very limited from the range. Yeah, you can see up to 5.58 kilometers. So it doesn't make sense if you are too far away. But if you are close range, yeah, and they deploy their smoke screen and think they are safe and you can't see them, you activate this and every one of your team will be able to see and shoot them. That's German surprise, I tell you. What this ship doesn't have, yeah, is torpedoes. The Tirpitz, which is the sister ship of the Bismarck, the premium ship here, the Tirpitz has torpedoes. But the Tirpitz doesn't have as good as anti-air as the Bismarck has. Which is kind of ironic, because I think in reality the Bismarck wasn't so good at anti-air. I think that was one of the main reasons why you crippled our little German battleship and then sadly sunk it. You bastards. So yeah, that's the Bismarck. Put me on fire. no problem. I can just send out my fire extinguishing crew, have them take care of it. But now, as you can see, I got a 2-minute cooldown, so if they set me on fire again now, I would be helpless. Yeah. I would need to wait until the fire stops by itself, which it does. Yeah. It doesn't burn forever. But while it is burning, it's just taking away health. Talking about health, we can repair the ship. You always need to remember yourself that you need to repair from time to time, because you can't just spam the repair button. That thing also has a cooldown. It's already 8 p.m. here in Germany. I think we will have one more look at the XP that the Tier 2 Royal Navy ship accumulated. But I think this will be the last match for today, because I want to go over to Mrs. Ollie and we'll be having some sort of late lunch. That's what I always call it. We're just eating a little bit and watching some TV together. But I'm happy as far as it turned out. The stream is still working fine, no problems, no issues with that codec thingy. And I hope you enjoyed having the first little introduction into World of Warships and seeing the Royal Navy. I'm really curious what kind of specialities the Royal Navy got. That AP thing, only having AP armor penetrating ammunition, is some sort of indicator. Maybe they really got good high caliber guns that do a lot of damage. We will see. I know that the Royal Navy already was in beta testing. I've seen that with the Jingles videos. Yeah, I hadn't taken part in that. And while it was in testing the ships, they kind of scratched them, because the testing and the feedback was that they weren't really fun. So they completely rebalanced them. What that means, I don't know. I will figure it out. What I've heard of, they were mostly focusing on smoke screens, those cruisers, and I mean, smoke screens are not bad, but if you are dependent on those, and that's the only thing that makes you special, yeah, it wasn't fun. So as you can see now, I'm at the border, which makes me slower. Yeah, they patched that, so you can't abuse the border in some sort of way. I should have turned around earlier, and now I need to take my sweet time to turn the ship and get away from it again. Let's repair the hull one more time. Now I'm slowly getting away from it. Because we want to continue to take part in the match. As you can see now, Tier 8, and especially German ships, and that's one of the specialties of the German ones, we got a lot of range. As you can see, this ship now, without having one of those spotter planes, I can already shoot over 21 kilometers. Yeah, that's like double the distance I could with that little British one. That's amazing. All running away. They're all behind cover. Yeah, pro tip. Yeah, if you're playing if you want to play this game, when you're turning your ship and you want to keep focus on the target, but you want to look around, press the right mouse button. Yeah, and then if you see, if I move around with the camera, you see my turrets. They stay on target. They don't move. Yeah. So while holding the right mouse button, you can look around. Yeah. Then when you release the right mouse button, you're going right back on the focus where you were. Yeah. Your turrets won't move around. Yeah. You stay on target, but you have the possibility to just take a quick look. Yeah. If you are afraid to, I don't know, run into another ship or into an island, or if you need to make yourself aware of torpedoes, yeah, which you should, and try to avoid them. So right mouse button is your friend. Trying to stay at distance because I see he's coming right at me, so why should I give him the opportunity to fight back? I need to wait until I have him in the crosshair, which is now. Having played a lot of artillery in World of Tanks, which kinda trains you to learn shooting over long distances and aiming ahead, helps you a lot in World of Warships. Yeah, you get used to aiming at stuff. That is far, far away. Those should hit. Oh, I bounced. Come on, give me a nice citadel. Damn it. Ticket counter 411 to 489. Could go either way. They got one more ship than we have. It's very still can go either way. Now everyone is focusing on this guy, so let's try and take him out of the game. Oh, now he's getting torpedoed. Yes. That's him done. Let's get my fighter plane out. I don't know if he gives me at least a little bit more visibility. Again, you see this little exclamation mark with detected, which means they know I'm here. And as you can see, they're already firing at me, but I'm not giving them as much area to shoot at. As you can see, I'm going straight ahead. There's a little bit of angling in here, yeah, like in World of Tanks. Not as much, but giving you the side of your ship is a bad thing usually. So there is destroyer. He's most surely trying to greet me with some torpedoes, so I need to turn around. Don't make myself too easy target. Repair the hull. Now I'm fighting 3. It's not good. And now I'm on fire again, and I'm on cooldown, which means there's nothing I can do against it. So I'm having this damage over time, it's slowly ticking away. As you can see, because I already turned the ship around, all those torpedoes are not gonna be a problem, but they're still firing at me like crazy. And I'm burning like a little barbecue. So I don't think I'm gonna be much around here any longer. Come on, let me shoot one more time. Nope. Should have stayed at distance. Should have stayed at distance. And I hadn't expected them to get so close so fast. You learn. So yeah. World of Warships. Let's go back to port. Have a look at our little tier 2 ship. And then I guess I'll be ending the stream for today. There it is. Modules. So now we got 1100 and we only need 700, so we can already get the hull upgrade. And I would guess with the next match, I would guess tomorrow, I'll have unlocked the 3rd tier. Yeah, also, yeah, at the bottom you can see this 50%. Yeah, this is like the 2 or 4 or 3 times XP. Yeah, at the first match, first victorious match that you get, like in World of Tanks. Yeah, at the weekends usually you get higher bonuses. So that's the same as well. Let's have one look at the higher tier before we end the stream. So tier 10, yeah, this is the best Royal Navy cruiser. Minotaur. Doesn't ring a bell. Really, I'm not that huge World War II or army guy who knows everything. But yeah, that's the best ship you can get. It's kind of nice. The caliber is very small. I don't know. Maybe those things fire like crazy. Strange caliber. Torpedoes. And wow, anti-air. Look at this. I don't want to get near these things with planes. Damn. But yeah, that's where you want to get the best ship, the tier 10 ship. Yeah. Crates, as you can see, we had now, I don't know, 6-7 matches, and I'm not even at the half the point, so you can guess, to unlock everything, yeah, you would need to at least 2.5 hours of playtime. So it takes quite a while to unlock all those 3. But yeah, that's the new Royal Navy, and that's patch something 13. I hope you enjoyed. Yeah, this was Ollie from Germany, signing out. Pros.